Hi, I'm Christy Lefteri, the author of Beekeeper of Aleppo. First of all, I would like to say thank you with all of my heart for choosing me to be the winner of the Aspen Words Literary Prize 2020. It means the world to me, and more so because of what the award represents, spotlighting fiction that illuminates vital contemporary issues. I'm so honoured and, to be honest, lost for words, which hardly ever happens. I was so excited to be on the shortlist and in such great company. The other books, Lot, Patsy, Opioid Indiana, and Lost Children's Archive, touched my heart and opened my eyes in ways that I didn't even imagine, each of them shining a light on such important and pressing social issues. My novel starts with the words, "I'm scared of my wife's eyes." I chose this as my opening sentence because it carried so much truth for me. When I worked at the Refugee Centre in central Athens in 2016 and 2017, sometimes I would look into the eyes of the women and children who visited the centre from the nearby camps, who had been on long and treacherous journeys in order to find safety, and who had lost so much. Sometimes I was scared to look into their eyes, to see their deep human fears and hopes. I was scared of what they had learnt about the world, what they had seen. And I asked myself, do I really want to see? Do I really want to know? Do we really want to see? Connecting with people in such a way is more painful, more frightening than hearing statistics on the news. As psychologist Paul Slovic of the University of Oregon says, statistics are humans with the tears dried off. Until I looked into those children's eyes, until I held their hands, they were far away. They were images on the news, they were headlines. I had grown up in the shadow of my parents' trauma. They too were refugees after the war in Cyprus in 1974. And though I did see and feel the pain that my parents carried with them, it was to some extent confined to a different time. Literature fills in the distance. It is a bridge. It connects people everywhere. We can reach people across oceans and borders and time. And though we cannot extend a physical hand through the pages of a book, we can express that we understand. It deepens our empathy. We may feel compelled to make changes that relate to those stories of others. When I worked at the centre, I began to realise that real hope exists in love and empathy. Women from different parts of the world built friendships, heard each other's stories. Children who were frightened and confused when they first arrived learned to trust and to play again. This is where hope existed. In my novel, bees are a symbol of hope and community. As Mustafa says, bees work together for the greater good. With the outbreak of COVID-19 and a global lockdown, we are facing unprecedented times. And just like the Great Depression, the fabric of life has unraveled. Life has come apart in ways that we do not yet understand. Previously, refugees have had to endure distance from their families and homes, often with no prospect of returning. But now we too are socially distancing from our loved ones, with no clear vision of what the future holds or when we will be reunited with them. This is a time of fear, loss, and devastation, but it can also be a time for reflection. Art can, as Gutzon Borglum, American artist and sculptor, said in 1933, coax the American soul back to life. Well, it can coax all our souls back to life. Literature has the power to help heal because of the light it shines on issues. As we connect intimately with the characters in the stories we read, we become involved in their plight. It opens portals to other worlds and gives us hope. This is what makes literature so special. It shows we have the power to change things. We might not think we do, but we do. Change starts to happen with a shift in perception and perspective. In this way, literature can be a powerful catalyst. I would like to thank the judges for choosing the Beekeeper of Aleppo: Esmeralda San Diego, Helen Opamaya, Saeed Jones, Amy Garma, and Alexander G. I would also like to thank Adrienne Brodeur and all the team at the Aspen Institute. I would like to thank booksellers and readers in the US and worldwide for embracing my book, and my publishers at Random House Ballantine, Andrew Miller, and the entire generous and energetic team, and also all the wonderful team at Bonnier UK and my publisher Kate Harkin. Lastly, my lovely, amazing agents Marianne Gunn O'Connor and Vicky Satlow. Thank you all. I hope my book shines a light on refugees everywhere in the world.